official match for the Southeast Asia PMPL Season 1 Final. Into Erangel we go.
Erangel we go! The official first game here, ladies and gentlemen. I am just so excited. I am having jitters right now just looking at this. Now, look at the flight path coming up from the left to the right side of the map at our champions. Some of them, they have started to drop off the plane. All of these are champions. All of these are. You made it into the SEA Finals. You are all champions here, ladies and gentlemen. And now we do see here a couple of them going up to the side of Zarki. Some of them going to Jogopol. Some of them look like they're going to Quarry as well. Pachinki, one of the heavily contested plays. RRQ Athena, known for Pachinki. Team Secret, known for Pachinki. Are they going to go there and contest with each other? We'll need to see here. But looking at the drop there, looks like Team Secret is not going to contest, and RRQ will hang on to Pachinki. And now the flight path will end its journey, and we will see the circle coming up next.
Based on this current state, I do know Team Secret, if there's RRQ, Athena, they will opt it out for Primos probably. But this circle is just favoring those who are on the eastern side of the map. Those are actually dropping on Sanovska, wilting twice there. Now we're down to the first game. The first game is the most important game throughout the whole tournament. Because
Absolutely
you will mark
important.
your territory. You will tell which dominance will you show best for your team, for all your teammates to actually get themselves their own respective compound. If they lose this on the first day, they will have a hard time to shift their dropping points, to shift how they play, to even think about how they will rotate into the game. But straight off the bat, we're looking at Bad Boys going against Team Talon just now. And I don't think Team Talon is happy about that, because Bad Boys getting 2 knocks here, if I'm not mistaken, around shooting range area, and they try to help it for their teammates. Will be too late because Tuve already waiting and camping that one out. Galantino. And next one will probably be one of their teammates there. And all Bad Boys doesn't seem to be around here somewhere. We have 3 teams of members sharing the same compound, but Kuve is just solo all the way here today.
Well, yeah, there you go. If you notice that the graphics, well, thanks to our production as well, we do know who's the first. But oh, that's a very late drop from Boyka there. And the spray will come up from Kuve, but does not connect yet. Very, very late drop from Boyka. Luckily, he has a vehicle nearby. He will zoom off to his looting point. He is all alone though, so, well, we do know that Boyka likes to play far away from his team, but this seems to be like, it's far, and it's a really late drop at the same time. So it's not, he needs to find a really good way to loot right now, because, yeah, I worry that a lot of teams have already looted in major places.
That is the responsibility of a scout. Sometimes you make questionable move, but that's what's the best for the team right now. The same goes for a team, none other than Talent here, who kind of have a couple of casualties straight into the game itself. It's not even hitting a 1 minute mark yet. This player already showed their fangs to get that dominance over their territory. And this is just going way more interesting than we anticipated it will be. Blacklist here on the abandoned church onto Savannah area. And usually Yoodo Gank, when it comes back, when we just flash back a bit when it comes to dropping points here, a lot of teams kind of change their dropping initial points when it comes to the first game here today, including Yoodo Gank, who love to drop by Savannah. So probably they will change it this time. It just shows that they did their homework. They studied the other teams, where their first initial dropping points are. Now we're jumping back to Orange Esports, who are trying to find a building or even places to loot themselves onto. They do have a couple of level 2 gears, but it's not gonna be enough for them to sustain longer.
Definitely not enough if it's just level 2. Plus, this is a larger map, so you need all the utilities you can get, because, well, of course, opportunity is the same for you as well as the other team members as well to loot up. So if you're complacent with only level 2, well, and the other teams are not, they get their loot, which is level 3 helmet and vest, they will have a significant advantage over you. So you definitely need to loot this quickly. And now, just to remind everyone again why you should ask everybody to watch, here you go, the peak viewer milestone, special crates for everyone. For 150,000 viewers, you get 1 crate, 2 crates will be 200,000 viewers, and 300,000 viewers will get 3 crates. And this is for all PUBG Mobile players in Southeast Asia. So you make sure, get everyone to watch this because we need that viewership on the board to get the free stuff.
If you have 5 phones, open all your 5 phones here right now. I do want that 3 crates, please, guys. I'm doing the same thing here. Even though we are commentating, I'm looking the stream just as how much devices I have. I swear to God, I'm doing that right now. But back to the game. Young Galacticons here, Tammy, one of the best players we do see. He played quite well in the scrimmage previous days, jumping over Onyx Esports. They did, a lot of teams actually made themselves quite a shuffle of players, but some of them kind of have the same lineup. For example, here RRQ has been going with these 4 members here all the way, but they do have a couple of subs in and out sometimes. Back into the draft, back into the circle we're looking at. So Noska military base seems like very vacant aside from Bigetron era of themselves. Well, they have not really a long journey to go into the safe zone, but the rest of the team that's not inside the circle can actually take their own time, because we've bantered about this quite some time here, Cloud. Speaking of, will it better to play inner or outer circle at this state, like in the first couple phases of the game? I personally think if it's a huge map or a medium map like this, Erangel itself, it's best to play at the rim of it instead of just playing it. You can rotate a bit late than the others, but it just kind of gives you a lot of pressure to be gatekept, and also the blue ticking your life behind your back.
Yeah, I do agree as well that if it's a bigger map, it's better to play at the edge of the circle. Because, yeah, well, but talking about circles here, looks like Onyx, they are going to siege onto the side of the opponent team's compound. And now we do see here, Kelvin has been knocked down here from the side there. Cabrillo, they will go on to siege out and flush out everybody. And there you go, they take out Kuok and Onyx. They will reign supreme in this warehouse, finishing off 1 by 1. 2 points from the kills on the board for Team Onyx.
Oh, they're just coming, ramming in for more. Bad boys are being bad enough. They try to get for 1 more kill here. Nick trying to revive his teammate, but it's not going to be enough time. Nick being knocked down fast. Dash out with Micro Uzi. Finish off Onyx. That will be the first one to be eliminated just now. Decimated entirely by bad boys. That was a really heated moment for Team Onyx, and they're gonna be super salty over that.
Oh, what just happened there? Because Onyx, they got the compound, but they didn't reset themselves quickly enough. And oh man, that was actually really good play from the bad boys. Really, they took advantage of, okay, now we know that they are resetting, we'll take advantage of this, and boo, they got what they deserve. And that is actually this is why these teams are some of the top teams in Southeast Asia. Just look at the quality of play, their decision making. They are not afraid to take up fights here when it's called for, even if they don't have the numbers on their side. Wow, just amazing play we saw just now. More to come, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I said earlier, you don't want to miss a single second of this PMPL Southeast Asia Finals.
That's kind of true, but what could have been better just now if just that you see how all the other members of Bad Boys being knocked down, but they didn't finish it. They tried to revive their teammates right away for Onyx, Nick especially, and that kind of the minuscule of mistakes that have been done. The moment you didn't finish off their openers that being knocked down, they can pass the information towards their own teammates there, which is not all of them there for Bad Boys, unless all 4 of them are actually there. They can revive it, but the other 2 members of Bad Boys just now are kind of far away, and they didn't finish off the knockdown ones. That passing that information is really crucial. That caused the Bad Boys to win that a small victory for now. But back into the games we go. Just Napoleon probably gonna be one of the most favorite part of a circle if it will be ended up there.
Yeah, don't expect to see any river circles, any water circles, that sort of like very odd circles, right? Well, it's the first game, so we give a kind circle to the players. We'll see if the circle becomes evil later on, right? Yeah, you know, I like a little bit of evil there. And yeah, Golden Cat here, they are moving into the compound. They have the entire compound for themselves to loot. Not too sure if that's been looted, but looking at the doors that we can see from the high view, looks like there's still plenty of stuff that they can go for.
It seems like it's unoccupied, unlooted for now, and it will be taken by Golden Cats for sure, like you said before. But one thing I noticed when it comes to the first game, all the teams out here, even though they have been fighting against each other for a couple of seasons for a different tournament, which is PMCO, one of it, but they still kind of have a huge respect for these players here. They are unsure, not that confident to go for their usual formation, for example, like 2 pairs, or they are going as a 4, but that pen down, that tapping on the mini 14, that is just ridiculously awesome coming from G9. Straight headshots all the way, getting one knocked and straight into the box. But on Bigetron's side of Red Aliens, they're having a great time getting that aggression on their top-notch plays too.
Oh, G9 really shows why he's the G, yo! Yeah, there you go. And looks like they're done with that area. They will relocate themselves to another location now. There's a little bit of a risky play here because they only have 2 vehicles, it seems. And, well, we have seen time and time again what happens if you put too many in one vehicle. But this is a safe compound, it seems. A small little compound that they may hold on for now because around them, a lot of open area. This is actually a really good sniping place because if anyone were to run across the open area, it will be good for RRQ to take them out.
But back to CQC, KOG versus Secret. This time, Concept having that back. It was wide open for Team Secret. I didn't see that one coming. He should have heard that footsteps. But Soup on a Soup 77, drinking some soup. They're hoping that a miracle play will be happening. iShot tossing that nade, cooking it up. Couple of nades being thrown. While KOG is unclear where iShot's is precise position is, while Mata playing it on the flanks at a totally different angle he's playing at, going it a bit behind, getting the covers for iShots at the same time. Yuhai and Bill. Yuhai being knocked away while Bill is the only person that being knocked out, bleeding out to death. Smoke bridge has been popped by iShots to try to help Bill, but he needs to apply the band-aid first. Bill is struggling, hoping iShot to save it. Can he make it on time? But one nade actually being tossed in by Soup, hoping it won't be discovered by Soup here. Soup is unsure where are the rest of the teams from Team Secret is. Matoy giving a lot of pressure with the mini 14, tapping this one out, making sure he divert all the attention toward him for Bill to get revived by iShots, and another smoke's being popped, and they will get out of there and trying to disengage as fast as they can because Team Secret is not having this compound for now.
Oh, it's not a good start for Team Secret because they have lost their main fragger, Yuhai, their wonder kid. Well, looks like KOG as well. They have lost 2 team members, so it's kind of like a 50-50 here. But you just see here, Matoy, he has a really, really long range coverage, so it's not going to be easy for KOG to show themselves. They can give a lot of focus on the side of Biu and iShots, but if Matoy taps out from afar, they can go out. Now, Matoy is actually moving in closer to give support to his team. Biu, he is just outside of the compound, opening the door by closing back the door because he does know the pre-fire that gives him an idea. That was a really sneaky move by Biu.
That's a bait play by the door. One of the things that you need to use. Whatever you have, you just use it to your best. Here, Soup got clipped with the explosion of the nade. Almost chip halfway to HG. Bill tried to bait him out. And he's playing the corners here too. He's trying to hold on. He's unsure. And they're trying to get more for iShot. They are hesitant for Team Secret because there's also Concept getting the back of Soup there, giving the backup from a side of Soup, going for the entry. Striker is going in. The smoke eludes his vision so far. It's just around the corner, right in the line of sight. They go, but the blue is sticking in. Concept will have to force to bail this friend out. Soup will be abandoned here by his friend. Or Team Secret is trying to save themselves from the blue at the same time. Every second, it's gonna be a painful one for all these 4 players. Save, prolong, overextend them, stay at this one particular building.
Oh, that's absolute hashtag forever alone there. I feel you. I can relate to that. Okay, nah, you don't want to know the details, but there you go. Soup has been left alone by his compatriot, and it's unfortunate. I don't. There's no way he's going. Oh, hang on. He could make it out of this, but is that another bait there? Okay, he could make it out of this. A Team Secret absolutely leave this compound. Not too sure how many first aid does it. Oh, yes, he does have 1 first aid. He could make it out of this, tank the blue zone, and may still make it back to Concept. So, well, we'll need to wait and see. But Concept is now safe and steady into the zone.
Will it be safe enough to survive to the end of the day? We do know this game is not just about getting the kills. It's about getting yourself that final circle, and that's when the kills really matter. You have to kill every single person that's not your teammate till the last circle. What more than important than kills is just position, because position offers a lot of points here. No mistake can be actually made for these teams. They need that slot to the World League later on, and this first game will give a lot of morale boost for most of the players here. Orange getting 1 on Bigetron, Araf, and Astro getting 1 more for Sally. This is not a great day for the Bigetron from Malaysia, but Orange is still fighting for them, and they got punished again. 1 knocked and 1 into the graveyard straight away for Stalker and Puff-Off, the only 2 remaining members of Orange Esports. Hydra have to set this one very patiently while Taka just arrived out of nowhere, but just want to have a bit of that pie.
Oh, Taka, well, probably sensing that too many footsteps there. Let's just not go for a Hydra, or this could be his saving grace. Other teams coming in, and Taka has been knocked out by Huiga, and now they will take out Taka. But then again, looks like there's a little bit of third partying happening here. Orange, they do know what's happening. Fredo with the sprays go out on the side on Loki. Loki now been knocked out. Will be finished off by Fredo. A little bit more there, but looks like Loki is in deep trouble there. Fredo managed to finish off Loki, and now Yoodo Gank, they have this compound to themselves. They are in the circle though, but can't say the same for the others. Hydra is still stuck here together with Orange, and Yangon Galactico is just passing by. And nope, I'm not going to stop there, but another team member of Box Gaming, Pime, is also stuck between the trees. Going to be hard for him to move.
I don't know how they're gonna get out from here. Especially there's not much buildings or structure to work with aside from the vegetation and stones. That's it. And the hill, that's not gonna help that much when you get to play with the terrain. Yeah, it kind of helps with sloping of the hill. But right now, Golden Cats have the higher ground. Illuminate, one of the best teams in Thailand here. Can they get this one out? While RQ Gina kept tapping on that minute 14. He's just insanely good when it comes to the long range shots here. G9 and his... I really love when it comes G9's comboing with his D2E twin brother. They are just unstoppable sometimes, but Illuminate is one of the most fearsome team out there as well. Golden Cats, they know how their Thailand mates been playing this one, so they will try to approach that one in a different angle. While Bigetron, we have this one, Bigetron Red Aliens. The Red Aliens hugging to that compound and building for themselves. And EQ, they had the higher ground, but they just know it better for Illuminate. Climbing up from the sides here. Well, now that's all down to Pop C to get this one out for EQ. Will be away, waiting in the lobby. And that's another team eliminated at 14th place. Golden Cat is kind of upset right now, but it's still the first game so far. They have more games to go after this.
Yes, it is still the first game though, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just chill. Let's just chill. Fans of Golden Cat, don't be sad. Don't worry. There's still other games to play throughout today and throughout the next 3 days as well. And now moving over to Team Secret, they have lost Yuhai though, their wonder kid, and now they need to play without their main fragger. And now looking over to Orange, looks like they are still stuck here. Hydra with Bigetron Aerof is still in the same compound together with a couple of team members from Box Gaming, and just looking at the circle here, it is in favor of Box Gaming at this moment, but unfortunately it is in an open space as well. Vegetation is minimal there, so it's not going to be easy for them to move. They need to take care of the flanks at the same time. Orange making their presence known by spraying out those shots through the window, but no big aggressive move yet. They are still somewhat within the circle, so they'll be fine for now, but we'll need to wait and see. Next circle won't favor them.
That circle just now, nobody's actually right smack in the middle of it, but that kind of give all the players to actually get a chance to get in the middle. But already started to move here. They try to spray it out against Young on Galacticons, and this is not a great day for them. It seems like they will be eliminated as well at 13 plays. The Bigetron is showing some of their fans still spraying. Oh, that's a beautiful spray, but Team Secret eye shots being finished up by the play zone, with also Cubey getting his next for Team Secret there. They are aiming for more, and Bigetron, they don't want to overstay themselves. They need to get into the circle right away. Playing at the rim, probably they will park themselves right on the outskirts of Snaya there, while Martoy, probably the sole survivor left. That's for Team Secret. Luxy tapping it out with a minute 14, scoping around the corners, making sure they have all angles and direction covered, giving the information passing back to the team. Rising get one kill over Bibu next. Yoodo and Parang getting on rescue from Morph, and Jaxi is down as well. Yoodo made a move against Morph's team, and they are trying to wipe it out straight away. Jumper get one more of that, and we're talking about Gabriel, the only man standing for Morph team, and he has to play very quiet, but it's not quiet enough. The picture shot coming out from Manparang, placing Morph team at 12 right now.
Oh, Manparang there showing a captain's play there, ladies and gentlemen. Just the pixel shots managed to get the kill off. And now moving over to the next couple of teams there. Bigetron, RA, Red Aliens, they are in the circle. They managed to rotate in there, but now they are fending off other teams. There are RQ on the other side. Beer have been knocked down though. Ernie is just beside him, but the smokes have been popped out. And now Beer, he is in trouble. Zaxi tapping, and Zaxi will take out Beer here. And there you go. Beer has to take out for the game, but RRQ still survive because Ernie and the rest of them, they are still around. But just look at that quality of play. You can shoot that far. It's just so hard to see, but you still can get that kill. Oh my goodness. This is why these are some of the best teams here in the Southeast Asia, and the circle doesn't favor most of them except for Illuminate and Mat Toy and maybe Box Gaming a little bit there.
We're talking about the ice, the cream of every cream there is. I'm thinking about ice cream, honestly, but yeah, there's no room for mistake for all these players. We're talking about the world best. All of them are actually on the same tier here. So any mistakes, a small, minuscule one, will actually be taken advantage of. And every point, every person that being killed in your team will give you a huge disadvantage towards your team, and that gives a plus point towards the others. While Boss Gaming try to hold it on, they have been playing so well. Based on the last Boss Gaming I've known, this is 10 times way better than it used to be. That's a huge improvement when talking about. Well, Jumper spray with a pixel shot, getting one down on Louise, and now they have a couple of more members left, but Jumper decide to just ram in, and Box Gaming are clamped in between so many Yoodo gang members. They're going for it. The one and only getting all the kills on none other than Box Gaming, who plays themselves at 7th place. That is a nice communication coming up from Yoodo Gang, but they try to go for more. They're going against Bigetron Aerof next, and they are not resting, not even taking a breather at all.
Oh, that's it. That's where the action starts coming in. Yoodo Gang really managed to get those kills on the board for their own team. And now just look at this. These teams are getting closer and closer to each other. Some teams have the terrain just like inside of Yoodo Gang. Some teams are out in open. Matoy is smack in the middle of this couple of teams. And oh my goodness, Choo-Choo, we always talk about this. The airdrop always want to throw all these teams, just putting it in an awkward position. And no way anyone's going to go for it, but Mamparang managed to spray out and managed to get one kill there. And there you go, Mamparang beat the captain's performance, already 5 kills for his team. Mamparang with the rest of Yoodo Gang, now they are in a good position because they have the terrain, but they need to move really soon because they are slightly outside of the circle.
Most teams still have a lot of team members, including Blacklink's lost couple of casualties. That probably they're gonna lose. Vigor if they are not reviving. He's splitting himself out. Chapo got knocked up. Got chipped a bit for that explosion just now. Yoodo Gank still have 4 men left. Same goes to the Raid Aliens of Bigetron Indonesia here. Matoy kind of stuck in between so many teams. Same goes for Hydra, and Hydra is one of the toughest spot he can be played with because it seems like he only have a burning UAZ and a tree, and even the vegetation's not favoring him that well. Kind of in an open field, like you said, that airdrop, nobody will actually get that one unless if they want that airdrop, that crate itself to be a cover for them or barricading themselves behind that. Drax taking that UAZ and straight away driving. It's kind of taking him some time there to climbing up that hill, and it's kind of chipped a lot of his HP more than he anticipated just now. We're talking about the 6th phase of the circle, and 20 more seconds it will get shrinking more than it already has. And Jumper pinning down on Blacklist. Monpara getting on the other side. They are ramming it in. Blacklist up in corner. He is trying to respray this for luck. He's taking the fight, but there's too many of you to get over this. And that is Blacklist getting himself at 6th place, eliminated next. And that's gonna be down to 5 teams only. We're down to top 5 now.
Wow, down to top 5, and look at this, the number of alive that we can see on the right side of the screen right now. Looks like Bigetron RA, they do have all 4 team members intact. Yoodo Gank, they are trying to revive their team members, but BTR, looks like one has been knocked down there. But Team Secret, only Matoy, but he is hanging on for his dear life. Hydra now needs to move in because this is the 7th circle. It will be really, really painful, and he has nothing else, no others other than 7 managers. He won't be able to tank this. There's no way he can do it. Matoy have been taken out by Ryzen, and looks like Team Secret will bow at 5th place, and now it is the turn of Hydra as well. Bigetron Malaysia will bow at 4th place.
Down to 3 teams only, and now down to Yoodo Gank, Bigetron. One more holding inside of the blue zone is Orange Esports. I think he will sit this one out and play the healing game. We can see it's down to 2 teams here because Orange getting one for Bigetron. What happened just now? Orange still managed to get killed there, even though he got himself at 3rd place. Still forcing to get extra points. That was amazing. And ballsy move at that 1% to turn things over and making it hard for Bigetron Raid Aliens to survive here. Only down to Ryzen, and it's down to Yoodo Gank. Rex spraying over. He got one down, and it's only one left person, and it's not even half HP left. Will it be Yoodo Gank making a big statement for their first game? They tried to rush it in, but Ryzen not sending out by Yoodo Gank. God, I'm so sorry. Yoodo Gank got that winner chicken dinner.